Hello, thank you for visiting the Growth Management Initiative site. Durham is currently working to create more connected, walkable, and pedestrian friendly communities. We have heard the importance of having connected, walkable communities from residents throughout other engagement efforts, but now we want to hear from you. Staff has been working on an update to the Unified Development Ordinance, or the primary tool guiding what development looks like in Durham City and County. To ensure new developments are better connected to the surrounding area and existing neighborhoods, language within the Unified Development Ordinance, or UDO, is being changed to better include pedestrians, cyclists, and transit riders who may not have access to a car. This change to the words within the UDO is what we are calling the Improving Access and Walkability Text Amendment. You may be wondering, what exactly is a text amendment? A text amendment is a proposed change or revision to existing rules or regulations. In Durham, the Unified Development Ordinance is a tool that regulates how development looks, feels, and sounds like in the city and county. The purpose of the UDO is to promote the health, safety, and general welfare of all Durham City and County residents. The UDO was adopted in 2006 and since then has needed some periodic updates or improvements called text amendments. Text amendments to the UDO can be initiated by a resident or other entities through an application to the Planning Department. Text amendments can also be initiated by the Planning Department, city or county managers, the Planning Commission, the Board of Adjustment, or one or both of the governing bodies. Last summer, the Durham Planning Commission initiated a text amendment with the goal of making a more connected community. To achieve this goal, the Improving Access and Walkability Text Amendment proposes various rules for developers, which would limit the length of streets and promote more pedestrian connections to nearby existing networks. These rules will help ensure new developments are well connected to the surrounding area and neighborhoods and ensure they are both pedestrian and bicyclist friendly. This draft text amendment has gone through numerous revisions by city and county staff along with members of the Durham Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Committee. The amendment includes updates to the existing connectivity ratio that ensures developers are providing sufficient road and pedestrian networks within their new developments and adequately connecting to nearby areas. The ratio is determined by the number of links, such as streets, sidewalks, and pedestrian pathways that connect places, divided by the number of nodes, like cul-de-sacs and intersections, within a development. This graphic shows an example using the connectivity ratio, and some of the different types of links and nodes can be seen. The various types of links and nodes have been weighted differently to incentivize walkable developments. For instance, a pedestrian pathway leads to a higher connectivity score than another link without pedestrian accommodations. Additionally, the text amendment also includes a new block standard component which limits the allowed length of the streets or street blocks that developers can build. These new block standards aim to help ensure our communities are built to human scale and are closely connected. The block length section may be seen in the draft amendment document provided for public review. To ensure we are hearing input from all Durham residents, this draft is now being shared for community-wide engagement. To share your thoughts, please visit the Durham Growth Management homepage and scroll to the Improving Access and Walkability Text Amendment section. The draft text amendment is provided as a link that you can review. After reviewing the draft, please click the Provide Input button, which will open a new window where you can choose to comment about something you like, share ideas and suggestions you may have, or share any other type of comment regarding the draft text amendment. Thank you in advance for your review and input for the Improving Access and Walkability Text Amendment draft. After engagement closes, the Durham City County Planning Department staff will work to compile and incorporate community input into the draft. The adoption process for this text amendment is planned to begin in December 2022. Thank you.